Hello, Hammer here. I am here to talk a little bit about a new build. I built a new community mine specifically for diamonds. Um, very, very, very far away that way. Um, we'll be going to it here in a second, but first, I quickly wanted to talk a little bit about this mine down here, which is the community mine at spawn. It's a great mine. It's great for new people joining the server to kind of go and get some initial resources. Um, but it's using old diamond generation. And so the rates aren't as good. And so I wanted to build a mine that is better for rates. So let's go check that out. So you would hop into to the nether portal here at spawn. And once you're through, you would just head to this north tunnel. Um, so the big inn, diamond, like not diamond, ice and snow. Those would be the things that you want, and then you have the cherry boat. Or sorry, you have a chest full of boats. I'm going to pull this cherry boat out, and then you can go ahead and place it and just ride it down here, and it should be fairly quick. As long as you don't hit the walls, which I will do multiple times through this, I promise. I would normally fly. I'm not good at boat driving, but wanted to show kind of a new player's perspective if you didn't have an elytra yet. So you just ride this boat all the way down. You come to this this bit. It's the end of the world portal and the end of the world mine. So that's where we're going. And here we are at the end of the world. Technically, I gave it that name, but the border is actually about at like 10,000 there. But right here is kind of the magic number of the terrain that gets trimmed and regenerated every month. And so we can take advantage of that fact of the server to all of this over here is newly generated terrain, aka uses the new diamond ore generation. So we can build a sophisticated mine right here at the edge that goes that way, and gives us better chances. That is a skeleton. We won't mess with him. So you'll come out and you can jump right down into here and you go down to this. Fantastic. So here you end up in the mine. Here to the right, it's still kind of under construction. There's a big giant lava lake over there, so it wasn't really a good fit for the diamond mines. So I went to the left here. So if I put in a diamond, which I don't have, here we go. And let's get out a dirt block as well. Cool. Okay. So you'll come over here, and then there's this book. We can kind of flip through it, but it's really just explaining why I built this mine and how to use it, and some of the stuff that I will show you in the video as we go through. So don't worry about reading that if you don't want, if you're just going to watch the video. So here is a shulker that takes a diamond or a dirt. Honestly, it accepts literally anything, but let's put in a diamond in there. And if you don't have a diamond, you could put a piece of dirt or some other random item. And what that's going to do is it's going to open this door. That door doesn't have to go anywhere. Like it's not timed or anything right now. It's actually based off of the number of times you hit this button. Hit the button on the other side. So this is permanently open, and then when you hit the button on the other side to leave, then that's when it will trigger the closing bit of it. Cool. So, um, so we do that. We deposit it in, and you can walk into the mine now. Cool. So now we're in the mine, and let's talk about the kind of the features here. So here is the locker room, and where you might come up here and say, this is my spot, and you could drop all your things off, and presuming you don't have a really good pickaxe, you could take this pickaxe. Each of these stations has one of these really nice pickaxes and some torches, and you could pick that stuff up and use it. The only thing is that you should return the pickaxe to this chest before you leave. And there is a sign that kind of indicates that. I'm sure some people will forget or whatever. It's not a big deal, but ideally you return the pickaxe. They just take time to make. Cool. So you would come down here and you would mine to the left. So you would start mining here, and you would go down and light your way. There's a good portion of this that will give you the beacon, but at some point you're going to go out of beacon range, and that's just kind of the nature of it. The plan is to add more beacons, this way laterally. But we can't really build them that way because then they'll get trimmed by the world trimming every month. So we just have to kind of go lateral for now. So there's a couple of shops. So this first one is just sticks and charcoal for lighting up for torches. If you run out of torches, feel free to come over here, stock back up. That's fine. And then I've added some food here, just 1 diamond for a stack, so that if you're in a very long grind session, you can keep grinding. That's pretty cool. And then the last thing I'll show you here is this, getting rid of the trash kind of system. So let me pick up one of these pickaxes here. And so let's say we take off some of this and some of this, right? Got some tough, we got some of that, and gravel is the other one that it accepts. So what you would do is you would come over here. So let's say you fill up your inventory. You got a whole bunch of cobbled deep slate, tough, even deep slate. You can throw this all in here. You typically wouldn't have dirt, so I mean, there's no reason that you couldn't throw dirt. Anything that you throw that isn't these things is going to just despawn at some point. Yeah, so gravel can go in here, and then anything else is just going to kind of go into the system and despawn at some point. So anyway, you throw all that in there, and then you click it, and it kind of just goes away. And there's some more minecart chest minecarts there. And I'll fill this up a little bit more so that people can just keep doing that. Anything else? I think that's kind of it. So yeah, just remember to okay, well, I'm done with that. Put my pickaxe back. Generally, these pickaxes mend themselves, which is pretty nice. They'll all come in here periodically to check to see if any of the pickaxes need any mending. And, if you need to pick up a different one, I don't think there's going to be 6 people in here at any given time. Just, be as courteous as possible, but also don't worry about it. And you can ping hammer or dehammer on the server if you think there's some attention needed in either restocking or restocking pickaxes or any of these shops, and I can kind of do that. Cool. So you're done. You've gotten all your valuables. You got your diamonds. You got a whole bunch of redstone, some gold, some iron, ready to go. How do you leave? Well, you just come over here and you push this button, and now you can leave. It's that simple. And then this is where all of that cobbled deep slate, gravel, and tough goes. And this is just for the community, really. Though I do want, I particularly want this because I tend to use my silk touch checks, and it'd be nice to have a general supply of this stuff. So yeah, um, that's kind of it. Uh, don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but yeah, if you want to come use the community mines, please come and make use. Thanks. Bye.